Hey there, it's Edie K, and happy Monday. About a week and a half ago, I was at a party, and a woman came up to me and said she reads my weekly column pretty regularly and wanted to know how I stay so positive, how I stay so upbeat all the time. And I shared the secret with her that I'm going to share with you right now. The truth is, I don't. I absolutely don't stay positive all the time. Everything doesn't always go exactly the way I want it to. I experience challenges, frustrations, setbacks, just like you, just like everybody else. In fact, just a week ago, less than a week ago actually, I was literally in tears. In tears because of a frustration that I was experiencing at home. And I spent a full day and a half focusing on the problem that I was having, the frustration I was having, and focusing on what it was that I was unhappy about. And I was miserable, absolutely miserable. And I knew that in order to break out of that feeling, in order to break out of the place of negativity and focusing on the problem, I had to shift. I had to shift my thinking from focusing on what wasn't going right, what wasn't going the way I wanted it to focusing on what I can do about it, what I can do. So the real question isn't how do I stay so positive, because I don't. The question is, how do I keep myself from staying in that place of negative thinking, staying in that place of negative feeling, and letting it consume me for days, months at a time? I never want somebody to be led by the misperception that I am somehow wired differently, or that things are just easy for me because I'm a somehow naturally positive, happy person. I haven't always been a happy girl. There are times now when I'm not a happy girl. I haven't always been positive. I haven't always been upbeat. I spent years of my life being sad, depressed, hopeless, lonely, and even suicidal. I have old childhood programming that I have to undo and reprogram just like everybody else. And if I relied on willpower alone to override my negative programming, my limiting beliefs, I know I would fail. So I don't rely on willpower when I'm in that place of stuck, when I'm in that place of feeling negative or unsure, when I'm having self-doubts. And remember, this happens to me on a regular basis, at least once a week. I intentionally and regularly fill my environment with people and things that keep me focused on where I want to be, who I want to be, and where I want to go, and the work that I want to do, and the help that I want to give to people out there. And it's important that I get this message across, because thinking that somebody else is different than you, or that they somehow have this positivity in them naturally, and that they don't have to actually set up their environment or load their brain with things that are going to keep them focused in the right direction, that'll keep you from actually taking the steps that you can take to get the same thing in your life. Sharing my struggles with you, sharing my insecurities with you that I still have and that I still have to manage, I'm hoping is going to help you realize you don't have to settle in any area of your life. You can make the changes you want to make and get the results that you want. So don't make the mistake of thinking that either I or somebody else out there just has it all together, because it's not true. And you don't have to settle for less because you think that somehow you don't have the wiring to do what it takes to get the results that you want. You absolutely do. We all do. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with somebody else. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can do that by clicking the subscribe button on YouTube, and you're going to get notified every Monday when I've released my new weekly video. And you can also come on over to ediekay.com, that's EDIEKAY.com, where you'll not only be notified when I release a new weekly video blog, but you're also going to get notified of any other content that I put out there for you, and notified of any programs or events that are going to be coming up. Hope you have an awesome week, and I will talk to you next time.